We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel shading to his right. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is foul right side. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw will be in time, and it's a very quick beginning to the evening as there are two gone now. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he's certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Martin going back to the track, to the wall. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Correa leads off second with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Gurriel can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Popped up. Lindor waits on it, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 strike now from Cole. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, 0-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, and 2 to Alonso.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back.
Hit back up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
One and 1 the count. So 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor gloves it. And there's out number 2. Now the Astros designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Here comes the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And the changeup is way low that time. Gomes, only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And Rajai Davis. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Rajai Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Into the box, Josh Donaldson 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Full sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A wave and a miss. Got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Play so far. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he lays off for ball one. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. Altuve showing off his range. The second for one. Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leonis Martin.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He topped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that's the first down. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now that's popped up. Huber is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate. Leading off the inning, Yonder Alonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yonder Alonso.
Cue shot here out towards short, and one gone. Now batting, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that
Being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And this is low, ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big. Ouch, that one hit him. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Jose Altuve comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa, and their runners at the corners now.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken to throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
George Springer.
First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Altuve scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 7-1. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Ready.
From the stretch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ramirez right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Lindor is there on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Struck him out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Michael Brantley.
Right fielder, Michael.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Adam Simberg gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Number 13, Leonis Martinez.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Tucker. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez is there. One there. On to Alonso. It's a double play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Settling in now, Yonder Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's Rajay Davis now. A hit in 2 tries. So
Rajay Davis.
here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Three and 0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapper up the line. And that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1 and 2.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He went down.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Will Harris been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Reddick going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Leonis Martin. Career numbers against Will Harris. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Brantley stands at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Liner toward right center. And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. So striding forward now, Yan Gomes. Singled homer run in his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in now, Rajay Davis. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 0 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hit.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martin is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So digging in now, Kyle Tucker.
Designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop.
Leading off for Cleveland, shortstop.
Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
From the stretch, 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Gonzalez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff with pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 2-2. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's Michael Brantley. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Reddick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.